I know you must get this question a gazillion times, but how would a novice writer like myself find a job in the writing industry? Or rather, what's the best way to start? Hopefully that made sense. Well, actually, it did make sense. You might be a good writer after all. I would start right here, my friend, because I have tons of content for you for free that will help you navigate the industry, how to break in, how to be a better writer. The first thing I would do is sign up to my free weekly newsletter. I call that my watch list. And this is my curated content. Every Friday, I send it out 3 tips for, most of it's for screenwriters, but also tips for aspiring actors and aspiring directors. And just watch that. Second thing I would do is subscribe to my podcast. It's called Screenwriters Need to Hear This. That's when I do a deep dive on each topic. Sometimes I have my industry friends and professionals kind of educate you a little more, great interviews with them. Then I would also follow me here, because I often do lives. And during the lives, I answer specific questions that I think, here I post questions that I think a lot of people have answers to, want answers to. But on my lives, I'll ask me anything. If I have the answer, I'll give it to you. And then turn on your notifications so that you know when I am live. And if you miss the lives, I would follow me and subscribe to this place over here, because this is where I repost my lives. I have longer form content there. Also, on my website, you can download several scripts for free that I've written, so you can understand script formatting a little bit better, and maybe you understand story structure a little bit better. And finally, I also have a screenwriting course. Like, don't skip this step. Like, how do you break in as a writer? Well, you actually have to know how to write at a very high level. And that course is not free. It's not inexpensive, because it's worth it. And if you think I know what I'm talking about and you like the way I communicate here, then you'll probably like the way I teach my course, because I teach you story structure. I think it's important for aspiring writers, but also once you get on staff, you have to understand a lot of young staff writers, they flame out. They don't get their contract renewed, their option renewed, and they're gone because they don't understand this stuff. They're good enough to get the job, but they're not good enough to keep the job. So I teach all of this in my screenwriting course. I think it's invaluable information. I do think the course is, I think actors need to study screenwriting, not just screenwriters. I think directors need to study acting and screenwriting. Actors especially, right? So first of all, if you understand story structure, you'll know how to audition better to give the people what they want. And also, you should be writing for yourself. Whatever attributes of yourself, write your own material. So it's specific to you, parts that, so to showcase who you really are. Like, I'll never get a part. I'm not an actor, but I'll never get a part as a Hells Angels biker. I don't look the part. I don't know anything about the part. So why would I audition for that part? It might be fun to audition for, but I'm not going to get it. So write your own stuff that will help you thrive and get the parts that you want. Directors need to understand this as well. They need to be able to communicate with actors, and they need to know how to convey the story. So they have to study story structure. All right, there's a lot of links here, but this is the main one. This is where you'll find all of it, right here in my bio. Okay, click my bio and you get all the information.